Okay, this video is on radicals and fractional exponents. And when you're working with radical expressions, it turns out there's a very simple way to rewrite a radical expression so that it doesn't have the radical sign in it. So for example, if you have this radical expression right here, the square root of x, you can rewrite this, instead of writing it with the radical sign, you can write it like this: x to the power of 1/2. And you may be wondering, well, where does this 1/2 come from? Because I don't see, I don't see a 1 or a 2 anywhere in my radical expression. Actually, the 1 and the 2 are in the radical expression, and we're just kind of rearranging them to put it in this form. The 2, as we remember, there's a 2 right here. It's called the index. Anytime we have a radical symbol and there's no index actually written in, it's assumed that that number, that index, is a 2. So the 2 is right here, and the 1, if we write x as x to the first power, x to the power of 1, that's where the 1 and the 2 come from, right here. The 1, the power of the expression, the power of the radicand, that becomes the numerator in our fractional exponent. And the index becomes the denominator of our fractional exponent. So, for example, if we wanted to do this same thing with, say, this expression, the 5th root of x cubed. Well, we do the same thing that we did up here. We write down our radicand base here, x, and once again, just like up here, the exponent here becomes the numerator, so 3 becomes the numerator in our fractional exponent, and the index becomes the denominator. So we would write the 5th root of x cubed, we could write as x to the power of 3/5. So basically the rule is, anytime you have an expression that looks something like this, you've got a number here for your index, and you've got a number here for your exponent under the radical, x to the power of a under the radical, and b is your index. You can always rewrite that using fractional exponents, and this you would rewrite as x to the power of a over b.